Thank you for tuning in to Andronetalks Radio, gathering as one in our sovereign truth from a galactic perspective, exploring our world with new ideas, knowledge, and a promise of a better future. Galactic discussions for galactic-minded people. Andronetalks.
Hello everyone, and thank you for listening to Andronetalks Radio. I just wanted to share with you another regression that I did with Jenifer, and this one was very recent. Actually, there were two of them back to back. We did one regression, and for whatever reason, it didn't record. So, you never go in there thinking that you're going to duplicate exactly what happened. Actually, nothing really came up that was similar, other than a step into this Milab that was related to Jeffrey Epstein and some others. And it was quite shocking. It was so shocking that it probably would have been very upsetting to quite a few people, some of the things that came through. And we kind of hint about these red and pink dresses, which I actually had a memory of. It kind of triggered a memory of me being very young and maybe 5 or 6 years old and wondering why I didn't get to wear one of those red and pink dresses that were used by the children that were sacrificed. And someone came up to me from the Milab and said, "Oh, you really don't want to have one of those red and pink dresses." So there's a lot of things that are coming out. The thing that I have a connection with is I'm pretty positive that I was in the Milabs with Jenifer, with Hakita. A lot of the stuff's coming up that seems very familiar to me, even with Sage. And so the need to share with this information is for other people that probably recognize some of these things. I do have people contact me and say, wow, some of this is really familiar to me. And this is the whole reason, is to kind of bring it out into the open and to help people see that, people from around the world that have never met each other, remembering certain things. Now, I grew up in the East Coast in Massachusetts. Jenifer lived in Europe. So how is it that Jenifer has some of these memories and I do as well? I mean, it just doesn't make sense, doesn't add up, other than these Milabs exist. And so I think we should just go in. This is the second regression that we did. Obviously, like I said, we didn't record the first one, but it sort of opens the door for this to happen, and some very interesting things do happen as we go through. And it gets, there's also this really horrible babushka creature, Esmeralda, whatever you want to call her. And I believe that this is one of the tormentors of the whatever has been going on in Eastern Europe. And also could also be related to Elizabeth Bathory or something else that's quite sinister and oppressive to the people. So here goes, and thank you for listening.
Yeah, but I've got darkness around me.
Hmm.
I'm by a tree, but it's blue and green.
A blue and green tree. Is it blue flowers in the tree?
No. Just I'm in a dark place.
Oh, you mean like nighttime?
Yeah.
Can you look down at your feet or feel if there's anything in your feet? You're wearing shoes.
I'm barefoot.
Are you by the water?
I'm really close to this tree.
Can you touch the tree?
Yeah. I have young fingers.
Oh, like you're very young.
Yeah.
Do you have an impression of what your age is?
I think I'm in diapers.
Oh, wow. And what is your name?
I just heard Jessica.
You heard Jessica?
Uh-huh.
That was your name?
I'm looking at the baby. I don't know if it's me or if it's Jessica. I don't know. I think I'm observing.
Okay.
I thought that was my hand.
Can you look around the space and see if there's anyone else there?
Something's veiling my third eye.
Okay, let's have that removed.
Remove whatever's on my third eye. Oh, something dark just flew away. Now it's the daytime.
Okay. Can we ask what that was trying to block you?
That was
Okay.
that witch.
Yep. Do not consent. Do not agree.
I don't consent. I don't agree to you for you to be in my space. You're not allowed to be here. You don't have my permission. Now I see a skull and bones trying to scare me.
Yeah. Is the baby still there?
Yeah,
Is that me?
I think it's a little boy.
Oh, okay.
And it's blonde. I think that was trickery with hearing your name.
Yeah. Do you recognize who that boy is then? Is that you?
I think so. I can feel myself in him, but I'm also looking at myself. I can see his face. He looks like me.
Hmm.
He's running down the field. He's just wearing diapers.
Do you see the parents or anyone around?
No, we're in like it's very strange. We're in like the crux of a valley. There's a mountaintop I can see to my right. And there's water. I don't think this is a baby. I think this is, again, more trickery. I think this is an animal.
Okay, we're going to remove any illusion right now.
There's a wolf.
That's
It's
the
not a
wolf.
baby, it's the wolf. I can see him. I just saw the back leg turn into the wolf leg.
Is this like the same wolf that we saw in the other regression?
Yeah, he's got black and he's gray as well. It's actually quite beautiful, but he has bright yellow eyes. And he's looking at me. He's got like a white underbelly and gray legs, with black on the top of his head all the way back down to his tail. He's snarling at me.
Why?
I don't know. I think he's going to attack. But he's not. He's just, it's like a threat.
Territorial, maybe?
Oh, he's gross. He's something else. Got really, really, really sharp and long teeth. He doesn't look like a normal wolf.
He needs to reveal who he is.
Lift the veil. Reveal who this is. There's an old woman. Oh, long, dark, or long gray hair. She's wearing a hood of some sort. Like hunched over. She's very old.
That's what he turned into?
Yeah.
Who is this woman?
She's a gypsy.
Is she the one that made herself look like Van Helsing?
Yes.
Is it the same one that I saw?
Yes.
Where is she from?
She won't tell me. She just put her finger up to her mouth.
Yeah, well, she has to tell us. Is she from Spain or France?
She just stabbed my hand.
Oh.
You don't have the right to do that. You don't have the right
Oh.
to touch me. Get off of me.
You need to tell who you are and stop lying.
She has a bag. She has a bag filled with little poison darts.
Yeah. Well, they're going to be ineffective here. She can't use them.
She looks like a little bit. Is this the truth, or am I being tricked again?
No, it's the truth. Why is she coming after everybody?
It's part of the play. What do you mean a part of the play? It's to trick your subconscious, to get you to see something that we want you to see.
Yeah, but they don't have that choice. They have no they are not allowed to do that any more than any of us are allowed to create illusions and lies about who we are. They have to admit who they are.
Nobody can stop them.
Yeah, we're stopping them right now. Enough of the lies.
Van Helsing is something you know. It's always something you know. It's always something close to you so you can recognize it and pull away from what's actually happening.
Doesn't make any sense. You just throw in a random image of something.
And I'm seeing a sarcophagus. Really old, like an old funeral place with like a cemetery. But with those old kinds of, you know how families had plots in the old days where they had whole like structures built in a cemetery?
Mm-hmm.
There's a sarcophagus inside. I think I'm in New Orleans. I can hear music. Jesus, stop stabbing me.
You don't have permission to do that. I demand for you to say who you are right now.
Oh, she just turned into a babushka. She just turned into a, not the doll, but an old, like
Yep.
lady with she's got dark hair. She's a little bit overweight. She's got a white scarf on with red roses on it. She's got like a white shirt on and a skirt with a thing on in front. I can see her shoes are dark brown. She's begging. She's got her hand out and she's trying to show me that she's begging.
She the one that had something to do with the death of JFK?
She's laughing.
Yeah. She has to say her name.
I just heard Esmeralda.
Yep. We already know about you, Esmeralda. It's all over.
She's walking away, but I'm still in this cemetery.
In New Orleans? Did she send you there?
Yeah, she just shook her hand at me and left. I'm wearing like a white robe. And I've got a necklace on. I just heard sacrificial gown. And I'm blonde. I'm very thin. There's some like 15.
And who gave you that sacrificial gown? Esmeralda?
Yeah.
You don't need her. You don't need anything from her. What gave her the right to think she could do that to you?
Ugh, it's gone.
Maybe she should be sacrificed.
She looks like some kind of she's turned around. She's got some weird facial features.
Yep. Is she the Ramble and Rome that came after me?
Yeah, she is. She's not
all right.
nice.
What does she mean by perish? What does she think she's going to do to me?
Extinguish you.
Extinguish me into what? I still find her.
Ash. She just rubbed her foot on the ground like when you put out a cigarette. So that's what she's going to do to you.
So that's what's already happening to her. Why does she think she can do that to anyone else?
She's doing something with like she's going in from building to building to take stuff from like the bodies. Like she's stealing stuff from the bodies.
That's what they do, is steal. How many families have they destroyed? How many nations have they hurt in Eastern Europe?
She's marking the graves. She's marking the graves with something red.
What does that mean?
She just touches the grave and there's like a red dot.
And she's marking them for what purpose? Does
information experiments.
Who else is she working with?
She just said, how would you like to know?
I'm going to find out everything, Esmeralda. You're wasting your time.
She's back. She's turned into, again, that old lady coming towards me with her hands out begging.
Yeah.
Trying to get pity. She has a little boy with a red striped t-shirt on.
Who's that little boy?
David or Damien. He's really cute. He doesn't have his front teeth.
Whose child is that?
It's one of the people that she lives with. The mother's in the back. She's crying.
Yep. She took the child away from somebody?
Yeah, she did. She's got him by the hand, and he knows her. He doesn't know what to do. He's really sweet. He's scared.
So she's abducting children.
She's sitting him down on the top of one of the tombs. She's telling him to wait. She just put something in the palm of her hand and blew it in his face. And he just passed out.
Sick.
He's laying on the tomb, on the top of it. She's putting him in a weird position. Like his hips are like he's laying down sideways, and his legs are out. His arms are extended out. Oh! She just nailed his hand to the tomb. What the fuck are you doing?
She's garbage. Leave that child alone right now, Esmeralda, or I'm going to come over there.
Esmeralda, do you hear that? She's not listening to you. She's just with his other hand.
Stop it right now. Leave that child alone.
She's confused. She's hitting her head.
Who is she?
Yeah. She's screaming at you. She's saying,
Good.
Get out of here. She's saying, get out. You don't have any right to be here.
I do. You don't have a turf. You don't have any point in existing anywhere.
She's screaming in some language I can't understand.
What language? What country is she from?
It's Romania. She's a gypsy from Romania.
That's a waste of time.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Free him. Leave him alone. She's yelling at me but walking away. She's just screaming at me in some language. I don't know what the hell it is.
Which means nothing. Zero. You have no power. You're useless.
She took a knife out and she's threatening to kill him if I don't leave.
She won't kill anyone. She doesn't have any power. It's all an illusion.
Oh, the little boy has flowers in his hands. He's not nailed anymore.
Yep.
He got up and he just ran to his mother. Oh, she's pissed. She's mad.
She's losing power. And all those that she has sent to me saying that I don't have any power, wait till you see what happens.
She just went, okay, and she just ran off.
What is she? Some kind of creature?
She's some kind of a creature. I don't know what it is.
It's walking like, it's running with a limp. Like
Yes. Yeah.
Underworld hybrid thing.
Yeah.
So they're here to just capture souls.
Yeah.
Are any more of her?
No. She also, you released that family. She had like a group of gypsies she was with, but they all look better. She's gone from them. She left. She had all these jars with her, like body parts.
Yep.
Like a brain I saw, and then I saw a fetus, an arm.
So she's part of her Milab. She's part of a galactic, they're part of that galactic sales of body parts.
She also has a lot of like jewelry. I can see her. She's got a bunch of like
gold.
Yeah, gold medallions of some sort. They're encrusted with something. It's like I thought it was a beetle, but it looks like something with horns on it. Maybe some rubies or something, but they all have. I think there's something like either body parts in them, like hair or something that's in them.
Yeah. They use all that stuff as spell work.
Yeah, it's like a trophy something. I don't know what. Yeah, it's her. So I just saw her hand. It's a weird, like dark brown, and one part is light brown and with long nails. She's got hard skin. She's like, she's some creature. I don't know what the hell it is.
Earlier, she was like a wolf or something else, right?
Yeah, she can shift, definitely, but this is her real form.
Did I interact with her with a woman by the name of Helen?
Yes.
And she wanted earrings?
Yes.
Yep.
For the earrings, hoops.
She wanted me to buy her house. But I didn't.
Okay, there's something in my left arm.
What is it?
I don't know. There's something in there.
Gonna take out anything that wasn't supposed to be there. Has it been there already? I have a feeling it's been there.
Yeah,
I
just noticed it.
Yeah. Is it an implant?
I see something black and red.
Okay, we're just gonna have it taken out.
A lot of wires.
Yeah. They trying to turn you into a cyborg?
Yeah, but this is old. This has been there for a while.
Or are they tracking you?
I think it's tracking because the red thing is flashing.
Okay. So we can take that out now because the ones that were tracking you just...
Ooh, and the red thing has oh, there we go. The red thing is like that medallion. It has the same symbol on it. Ow.
Did it come out?
Yeah. Something biological, AI again.
But it's no longer in your arm.
No. It's out. I'm in some kind of I'm in a house. I'm in a room.
What does the house look like?
I think I'm in a cage. Almost looks like the Hansel and Gretel house. It looks. There's a pot over the stove. The table in the middle. Got really thick. Stools have really thick legs. That was a mirage. I'm being really tricked right now.
Okay, so gonna remove all illusions. You're starting to see through some things now.
Smoke and mirrors.
Let's just make sure that you weren't in any cage or any Milab there.
I just saw Michael Phelps.
Who's
You know,
that?
the swimmer.
Oh,
Why am I saying Michael Phelps?
where is he?
I'm in a forest. He's really, really, really tall.
Yeah.
What is this? I'm struggling here. I am
Regarding Michael Phelps?
all of it. Everything feels so random.
That's okay. Let's just talk about what you're seeing.
So in a forest, there's a lot of trees, but there's a lot of leaves, dead leaves everywhere. Oh, it looks like the forest I used to walk my dog in Switzerland. Yeah, I used to walk here all the time with Balik. I had a black lab just walking down the hill where I used to walk him. And there's Michael Phelps.
Hmm.
He's got a weird hat on.
Like what kind of hat?
Like a straw hat, but it's small and orange.
And what about you? What do you look like?
Oh, I'm wearing the same kind of clothes. I'm younger. I've got dark or like light brown hair. It's kind of scraggly, and I'm wearing one of those weird orange hats too. And I've got like, I look poor. I've got it almost looks like a potato sack dress on.
Mm-hmm.
And he's telling me to keep up.
And where are you? So you're in Switzerland. It doesn't seem like a different time period?
Yeah, I don't know that I'm in Switzerland. It just looks like the woods where I used to walk with my dog.
Okay.
This one part where it was very thin trees, and there's always a lot of leaves on the floor. I just came out of it with him.
Is his name Michael there?
Michael is there with me. Michael Phelps is there with me.
But does he go by another name?
I just heard Van Dyke. I think he's a Quaker.
Hmm. And what was your name? Is he a relative or a friend?
It feels like he's my future husband.
Oh.
I just heard the name Anita. Okay, I want this to be unveiled right now. I don't know what this is. It doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel real. Show me what this is.
It feels like it might be real. What is it that doesn't feel right?
The colors, it's like everything is orangish. And we're brown. It's like
You mean your skin is brown?
no, our clothing, we look kind of dirty. It almost feels like we're hiding from something.
Okay. We can move forward a little bit in time. Move forward.
So we're in a campsite. I can see the trees, but I can see a clearing. There's like an open space between the forest. But I can't see any, there's no like buildings or anything, but I know that that's where we live.
Maybe it's more camouflaged. Are you hiding like a religious persecution maybe?
We're hiding from something, that's for sure.
Yeah. What do you have an idea of what year it might be?
I heard 1857, but I think it's maybe 1913. This is very jumbly for me.
Well, it's either 1913 or 1857.
I think it's 1913.
Okay.
Oh, Steinbeck just showed up.
Who's Steinbeck?
The guy who wrote Of Mice and Men.
Oh. You recognize him?
I know him.
How do you know him?
I'm related to him. He's my father. We're hiding there. He's got blue overalls on and a white shirt, but he has a different colored hat on.
Is this before he is the writer?
No, he's much old. He's old.
So it's before he becomes into the incarnation where he's a writer.
Possibly. I have a really bad headache right now.
Okay, we're going to ask to have the headache go away so you don't have to go through that. Just releasing all of the negative energy and let it go.
Somebody put something on my third eye.
I'm going to remove it.
I can see it.
Okay, have it removed.
It's like a white tablet.
Can you see who did that?
I see again her fingers.
Okay. Everything that she does to you doesn't work. It's powerless over you. She's that same witch.
Yes. It's like she put some kind of something altering that I could see out of my third eye. I can feel my third eye right now. There's like pressure in between my eyes. And I can feel it. I've never felt it this much.
Just release it. You don't have to hold on to it. It's more of her lies.
She's such an idiot. She put Jesus Christ. She put that stupid symbol she has for her company on top of my third eye. She was trying to turn my third eye into that symbol. I can see it. I'm just lifting it off. It was stuck on my third eye.
Wow.
Okay, that's better. I was seeing stuff that I couldn't understand. It's like psychedelic stuff. I can see it. So my head was hurting me.
Did it go away?
I'm seeing it. It's lifting, but I'm seeing how it actually hooked into my forehead.
Hmm.
I'd like this to be destroyed, please. Please take this off and...
So no one else has to experience it.
No.
It's amazing how much energy they put into doing horrible things.
Stupid things.
Positive things.
Find them out anyway.
Yeah.
Kaleidoscope. I just heard kaleidoscope. No, not on me, not anymore. Get away from me. And now I'm with my mother. I see my mom.
Is that the wife of Steinbeck?
That whole thing just shifted. That was fake. I don't know what that was.
Why don't we ask what that was?
What was that? It was Steinbeck. He was frozen. Who froze him? He was frozen in time.
Hmm.
Who froze him? Marduk.
Oh, Marduk. Okay, that makes sense.
Somebody froze him for some reason, and they kept him in this reality that was a loop, where he was hidden. He thought he was in danger, and he couldn't get out of it.
What about that Michael Phelps and you, and anyone else that was there? Were you a part of that loop also?
Yeah, those are all loops that we were kept in to not move forward. That's why we're dressed weird. It's like we have different clothes on from different periods that don't match. And Steinbeck, like, we're that weird orange and brown color, but Steinbeck is very like light blue greenish clothing.
Hmm.
And it's I can see them. They're repeating, like oh, okay. It's like an alternate reality where they're doing the same thing every day. They're convinced that they're in danger when they're not at all. They're kept in fear. And there's a weird blue greenish mist around them.
Hmm.
It's like a broken record. Oh, Marduk is not happy.
No, not at all. Was I involved in that reality at all?
Yeah, there you are. You're that little baby. But
Oh,
I
is
think
that
but you're a boy.
okay? And what was my name? You said
I think it was Jess.
Jess.
I
Yeah.
hear Jess.
And
You're still running around with your diapers on.
is there anyone else that was connected to that?
So there are people hiding under like tents. I'm trying to get a look.
Whose child was I there?
That Michael Phelps and me.
Oh,
You're my son.
okay. In the alternate, was this connected to my lab with some sort of Marduk or some kind of plan?
It has to be because it's very. I think we're all under massive spells or something because nothing makes sense in this. But we're just following on like we're zombied or I don't know, just controlled mind-wise. I don't know. The only one that looks like they're kind of okay is you, as the baby.
Everyone else is in fear?
In fear, but also in this like loop. You're just kind of walking around going, what the hell am I doing here? And you're not dressed. You're very light. You've got white diapers on. It's like you're out of place. It's like you're not supposed to be there, but you are.
Mm-hmm. Did he just most recently put me in there?
Yeah, because on top of everything, you've got modern diapers on. You don't have the old kind of nappy diapers. You've got like the modern diapers on.
Okay. Why don't we pull everyone out and then let's find out where everyone belongs. Is that really Michael Phelps or someone that looks like Michael Phelps?
That's Michael Phelps.
Okay. What is his connection to you? I know that he's your husband.
Hearing Bobby. I swam in high school and my coach's name was Bobby.
Hmm. Oh, that's right. You were a swimmer too. Hmm.
Wait, I think we're connected through Atlantis.
Okay.
I just saw the swimming as the water, but I think we're connected to Atlantis.
Do you think that Marduk is affecting that of Atlantis?
Yeah, he's affecting a lot of stuff here. Oh, this is odd. Michael Phelps just handed me my balls.
Oh, the same ones that
Yeah,
Hakita saw.
bluish greenish, but he just took them out of his pocket and gave them to me. He's something in Atlantis, this guy. He's something important. He's almost like a guard in Atlantis. Something guarding some secret place.
Let's reveal what that is. What's that secret place?
There's a cave somewhere in Atlantis. It's dark. He's swimming around. He's a merman. But why does he have a trident?
Was he one of the kings?
He very well could be. Oh my God, you know what? That wasn't me walking with him. That was you, Ariel. I thought that the hair and everything looked like something. I didn't know what. But now I want to know what this baby is. This is weird. Is it possible that it's their baby, but it's you incarnated from that as just as a boy? Is that, I don't even understand this.
It could be that I'm appearing there twice, but are you sure that's not you?
Okay, If this is Poseidon doing anything, I want this unveiled right now. There's something that this, oh my God, this guy is a king. He's an absolute king. He is a king, and a mountain of like treasures just showed up. Like something that he's hiding, but it's not treasures as in like gold and stuff. It's some kind of, it's gold, but it's energy. It's something that's really precious to the Atlanteans.
We're going to ask to have that protected so no one tries to take it, so the people can be recovered.
Yeah, no, I got confused with the hair. I think I'm there, and I think I'm his wife. I don't know. I think I'm his wife.
Was it red hair? Is that why?
Yeah, because it was long red hair. And the baby is our baby, and it's you.
Yeah.
But this was all an absolute, okay, so it was like an illusion, but I still can't figure out where Steinbeck is in all of this.
He was supposed to be your father.
I think so.
But Steinbeck is caught in time by Marduk. We figure out who is Steinbeck a Nazi or something, or was he something else?
I see him, he's now like frozen. Like he's not moving. He's wearing these blue overalls. He looks older, but he looks greenish blue. But he's like not moving. Something just shook. My whole body just shook.
Maybe he wants to get out of time. Being frozen there. Well, let's release him from space and time. Find out who he is and what's going on.
So weird octopus thing.
He became an octopus?
I don't know if he did, but I just saw a weird white octopus.
Is that something that Hakita saw earlier about a pink octopus? It's connected to the same thing.
It could be pink. It was light colored. It wasn't dark.
But is it the same energy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that hiding what it actually is?
Yeah, it has weird eyes. There's something underneath it. It's hiding something in it underneath it. I don't know what it is.
Long eyelashes or something weird?
Something with a dark color on it. I don't know what. It almost looked like a drawer that was keeping something inside of it. Like collecting stuff. It's got blue spots. It can change colors. It's floating up. I don't know what it is. Steinbeck's back. That thing was doing something to Steinbeck.
Okay, let's have that thing removed.
Yeah. It looks like a jellyfish now.
You can ask that thing be removed, whatever it is.
Please remove this. Get this off. Get this away from this planet. This doesn't belong here. It just got absorbed into something plasma-ish.
Yeah. We're going to send all those things back. Those plasma beings have done some horrible things.
Okay, there's something on my forehead right now.
It needs to be removed right now.
Remove this thing from my head right now. I feel like I've got a cask on my head. There's some kind of some helmet on my head is on my head right now.
All right, it needs to be removed. Is it something that's been there for a long time, or it just was placed there?
I think it was just placed there because I just felt the pressure around my temples, the top of my head, especially around my third eye again, going down my nose.
Okay, so we're going to take that off right now.
It's like a soldier's helmet, an old-fashioned one.
Let's see who put that on you.
I just heard Zeus. Zeus put this helmet on me? What?
No, that's not true.
Then what?
Tell the truth. Who is it?
Boyfriend. I can see him.
Yep. He has to leave right now. He doesn't have any control over you.
To leave. You do not have authority. Get out of here. You don't have my permission to be anywhere near me. Get out. Leave. You just put it on his head and walked away. There's wires coming out of my head now. Or is that my hair? Okay, I'm just putting protection over my head right now. I don't like people messing with
Remove
it.
anything that he tried to put on there. You don't have to take any of that. It's going to leave right now. See it just coming out.
Okay. I don't know what I'm seeing right now.
Are you still looking at Atlantis?
No, I'm again in a really dark place.
Do you think that and were a part of Atlantis at one time and then went bad, or they were involved in destroying Atlantis?
She's got something against you. There's something with you.
With me.
Something with Ariel. This is going to sound so weird. It's like she created her own version of Atlantis somewhere, where she was Ariel and was Poseidon. And for her, it was like the biggest love affair. But I can see it. It's a parallel that she's playing in.
We're going to have that reality removed. It's hijacking people. And we're going to have it shut down, deleted, removed right now.
Yeah, shut this down. I can see people from the class in there.
I put everyone that's innocent pulled out. And that whole place is going to dissolve into nothing.
She's screaming. God, she's fucking insane.
How in the world who gave her the ability to do this?
When we had the class with her, she gave people names, Greek names, and one of the guys that she gave she would call Poseidon.
You said Poseidon.
I know, but I'm saying in class she would name as Poseidon. I don't know what kind of a fantasy she lived in, but she was doing stuff to create something. Stabbing my feet. Stop it. Get out. Stop doing this. Stop stabbing my feet.
Cut off from him.
I break all ties, vows, oaths, blood oaths, contracts, and agreements from in all time, space, reality, past, present, future, alternate space, in between space, parallels, pocket realities, hidden realities, in all dimensions. With you, there we go. She said that he could be Poseidon because it's a gay Poseidon. I don't even know how to explain that to you.
Is this something to do with Marduk, though? Because Marduk was here earlier.
Yeah, well, Marduk's part of this. Marduk, I think, is giving her power to do this.
Okay, we're going to break off all power from Marduk. I think we've had enough. He's done enough to the galaxy.
Get out, leave Marduk, leave all of this. This is like playtime for those guys. It's so twisted and messed up and ugh. It's like literally she was playing all these different roles. It's sick. It's like she's going and trying to be all these different things, and she was, you have these beings like Marduk and whatever that are giving her the power to do it so that they could get their way and mess up more of the planet.
Well, they'll work with anyone that is trying to harm people because they want to see this planet destroyed, like they destroyed Mars and many other planets as well, Tiamat. But he's lost a lot of power. He doesn't have the power, and Zoroaster is not working with him, so he's out of luck. So he has to find, people like this to, move through because he doesn't have anything else.
I'm seeing darkness again, but this is very strange. It feels like I'm in a ghost world.
They're just trying to put your head a bit. You're not in a ghost world. What are you seeing?
I was in that forest again. I saw the face of Harry Potter. But then I saw people that look like ghosts. I think they're just really messing with me right now. Stop this. I don't want this. Unveil this right now. Stop messing with me. Stop it.
Remove all illusions right now.
I'm removing every illusion right now. Just enough is enough. I'm done with this. And some really weird creature came up to me and just said, "You really want to see the bowels of hell?"
What did the creature look like?
He was red. He almost looked like that beast from Beauty and the Beast, but he was all red with really sharp teeth.
Yeah.
That's connected to Epstein.
Is that creature working with Marduk as well? Is Marduk helping Epstein?
Yes.
What's Marduk's plan on the planet? What's he trying to do?
Going to turn people against one another.
Yeah. So that is he planning on taking over the planet or just destroying it?
Destroying it one section at a time.
And there are certain people,
gods.
working spiritual people that are working with him to help this.
Yeah, to create new gods, to create a new way of spirituality. Where sacrifice will be a part of it.
Sacrifice of who?
It'll be the natural order of things. People that have impure thoughts, which they're actually going to put into the minds of the people.
Right, they're already doing that now through the dream space.
I just saw a ball and it rolled down the hill, and he said the ball's already rolling. You can't stop it. People will kill each other. People will hate each other and basically kill each other off.
Does Marduk remember me?
I just saw a shake of a head, a nod of a head. Sorry.
What is he calling me?
Mariah. I don't know. This is all very, very, very. This is a very confusing place for me.
Where does he say he knows me from?
Either Argentina, Armenia, or Australia. I heard those three things, one right after the other.
It doesn't make any sense.
So I'm telling you, there's illusions everywhere right now.
What planet does he know me from? Civilization.
Maldek.
He says he knows me from Maldek?
Yeah, but he's laughing.
Right. And that means what? There's no purpose in that.
I don't want to talk to you. He just walked away.
Right.
You're bothering me.
We're already talking. I already know what you're doing. So then what?
You just left on a boat.
What kind of boat? Was it like a sailboat?
Yep. It was like a sailboat.
You're not going to get very far, Marduk. Everybody's watching you.
Is with him.
Really?
Just saw sit down next to him.
Boy, she seems to have her hands in everything, huh?
She's laughing.
Is she a minion?
I think so. She's pretty much just goes wherever the wind blows.
Yeah, well, we're going to cut her off from there. She's got a lot of karma to deal with.
She just did something to my leg.
Yeah, we'll break ties with her.
Break all ties, vows, oaths, blood oaths, contracts, and agreements. In all time, space, reality, past, present, future, alternate space, in between space, pocket realities, hidden realities, and quantum realities, and dimensions right now.
And what happened to her now?
She jumped off the ship.
Is Marduk still leaving?
He disappeared.
Do you know where he said he was going?
North, somewhere north. Alaska?
Yeah. Is he working with the tall whites?
Yeah. Something with turtles. I saw a turtle.
Something with turtles?
I just saw a turtle.
Oh, okay. Is it a normal sized turtle or a large turtle?
It's a large turtle. It's going up the beach. Oh, why am I back here?
Where are you now? You back at the beach?
Yeah,
Which one?
I'm on Epstein's Island. I'm on St. James.
Are you a little girl like you were last time when we looked?
I'm really little. I've got a little blue dress on. But I think I'm somebody's daughter, a guest or something. We're near his house. We're up there on the other side where his house is.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel the wind.
Are they trying to show you a nicer version of what's going on?
Oh, this is weird. I'm here, but I remember being here at night and being taken underground.
You have a memory of this?
I remember walking on the beach. I could feel the sand. It was cool. And I'm walking down. And there's a door that opens and I walk in. I can see what it looks like. It's dark. There's stairs going down. I know this place. There's a rope on the wall. When you walk down, it's a red rope so you can hang on to it. And I'm little, so I'm like, each step is like 2 steps for my little feet. The rug is red. It's got gold sidings to it. It's cold. It's cold down here.
Who's there with you?
There's a man that's holding onto my shoulder.
Do you know who that is?
I think it's Epstein.
Are you sure?
He's got a white shirt on. Maybe is it? I can see a light at the other end of the tunnel. We're in some kind of a tunnel. There's light at the end.
Do you know what year this is?
1973.
So much has happened in that year. Is it possible it could be Goebbels?
I'm in a lab. That white light was a lab. I'm in a laboratory. There's windows all around, but it's white flooring. I don't know who this is anymore.
You might have stepped into another reality in the lab. Are you still the same age?
Yeah. I still have my blue dress on. It's got green trimming around it, light green trimming. I'm sucking my thumb. There's stuff in aquariums. There's animals in aquariums around the room. There's a little octopus in one.
Is that same octopus that you saw earlier?
Yeah, and it's bright pink.
Yep, you're going to have that removed? What is the purpose of that octopus? Is it mind control?
Yeah, and it goes in and it takes parts of bodies.
Okay, we're going to have that thing removed and brought into its judgment, whatever it does. It's galactic.
Yeah, it just flew up. It's translucent. It changed colors. It's some kind of a detection thing. It's a scanning thing. It scans stuff and it controls little kids, or it controls you through scanning you.
Is this what's sort of behind all of this pedophilia stuff? Is these creatures, these octopus things?
Yeah, because it can scan you. Oh my God. It scans a human to find out like a vibration or a frequency, and then it messes with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see its tentacles pumping in something. Ow, oh, my hip.
Okay.
Something just puts, yeah, ow, Jesus, that hurt. Something just went into my right hip. Get this out. I don't consent to this. I don't agree. Whatever just went into my hip, take it out. Ah, it was like a shard
Right
of
now.
something.
Take it out right now.
That was that babushka thing, woman.
What is she doing there?
She just, I saw her hand come in with this like really jagged dagger and shove it down my hip.
This sick hag.
God. Okay, it's out. It's out. Oh, that hurt. I'm seeing smaller ones of these octopuses everywhere.
We're going to bring this before the high courts. These entities that are oppressing humanity, targeting children, the innocent. And I ask that they be removed from our reality.
They talk to us.
What was it?
These things talk to us.
Yeah, we don't want to talk to them.
No, I'm seeing how they work.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
Yeah, they need to be taken away. They need to be brought up in front of the courts. Just get these things off of this planet. They don't belong here. I see one around my neck.
Handling her?
Yeah. But it's huge. It's like the mother one, and it's got a tentacle wrapped around her neck. And it's totally handling her. She's not there anymore.
Well, that makes sense because no human would have the ability that you've been seeing to attack people.
She's I heard inhabited.
Yeah, well, we're going to de-inhabit whatever is in the body. And those things are all leaving. They need to leave right now.
Yeah, I'm seeing all this stuff come out of her. A clown. All these things come out of her. It's like they created these altars with her. All these things that are like she's very busy. I don't know how.
In her too?
Yeah, I don't know. The babushka's not there, but I don't know how she's not gone completely nuts. She's the ultimate of schizophrenic. She's got like, I'm seeing her split into all these different personalities, and she just calls herself. She's all these different personalities, and I'm seeing her like as a thief. I'm seeing her as a man. I'm seeing her as a woman, as a clown, as a witch. She's taking on all these different altars, all these different things that are within that one thing. Okay, it's gone, it's done. Those things I just saw them go flying up. God, my whole body is moving. I feel like I just shifted time. The floor moved. Something just said, now you're not going to be able to do this anymore. We're going to put you on a different timeline. No, you don't. You don't have any right to do that. My couch is moving right now.
No, it's an illusion.
Okay, I see you again, the little baby, the little boy, Jess.
Where do I come from? I don't belong in there.
No, you're in that Milab as well.
Okay, I'm going to pull myself out of there. I'm going to send myself back to the proper place and time where I belong.
Yeah, something just zapped me. It doesn't want you to go anywhere. But it's weird. It's like you get placed in these places and they don't touch you. They allow you to explore, but they kept you contained somehow. I don't know how. But right when I looked at you and you were being taken out, I got zapped. My back got hit by something. It just zapped me.
You're responsible for this.
Yeah.
Who did that? Track, who did that?
I think it's Goebbels now. Oh, I'm seeing his wife, Magda. This is a weird lab. It's not a lab, it's a ship. I don't think I'm going to be able to see anymore, Jessica.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like either I'm doubting myself or there's so many illusions, and something just grabbed my foot. It's in a boot. My foot's in a boot. Get my foot out of this boot.
That was already there. We're going to have that removed. Okay, did Goebbels do that to you?
Yeah, and I can see it. It's a metal boot.
Did he have you as a child?
Yeah,
What was he doing with you?
he's doing something with my bones. I see this boot that looks like it's a metal boot. It's got straps on the side.
Is this
He's
connected
doing
to
experiments.
Caligula? Remember we said Caligula means little boot?
Yeah, yeah.
What does this have to do with Caligula?
It's those same boots that I saw when they were walking as well, but it's in metal. There's something with they're doing something to an ability that I have. They're draining something out of me. I don't know what it is.
They can't do that.
It's
Release the
like
boot.
it keeps me in place.
Or
Okay,
they, go ahead.
the boot keeps me in place. It's got stuff inside of it that's injecting my foot.
So we're going to stop that right now.
Ow!
I'm going to stop it right now. And Caligula, are they trying to get you to be blamed for Caligula?
Yeah, it's got his imprint. I can see it. It's like when I walk, he walks. And
They're trying to have you carry his karma.
Yeah, and I can see my foot. It's getting tighter. Like they won't take it off. It's getting tighter.
If they don't have the right to do that.
There's blood coming out of my foot.
Connected to Caligula. Is he trying to get you to carry this?
Okay, I just got a lot younger and the boot is a lot bigger, and I got pulled out of it.
Okay. You're innocent, that's why.
I got blamed for these sacrifices.
Why? Why did you get blamed?
Because he was doing it. There's these sacrifices and the looshing and the control and oh my God, my foot. I don't know what they're doing, but they're not going to let this foot go. It's my right foot and okay, stop it. I don't agree. I don't consent to this. Get this off of me right now.
We need to work through this because we need to do it here, to remove it here. And we're going to.
Is old. It keeps on getting replaced. This boot has been on me since I was a child, and I'm seeing it being taken off and replaced. I see it turn to rust and then be replaced with another one.
Mm-hmm.
They've
Not
had
anymore.
this on me for years.
We're going to proclaim this before the high courts that you're taking blame for crimes of another individual, and that has to be brought to the light and the truth right now.
My entire leg is shaking. I'm pulling this off of me. I never want this on me again. I don't consent to this. I didn't as a child, and right now I pull it off.
And I am not Caligula. I'm not taking karma.
I'm not Caligula. I refuse to take his karma. I didn't do any of this stuff. Okay, he's pissed. He's running after me right now.
Who is?
Caligula. I can see him coming at me. No, you don't scare me.
Who is he really? Can you see through who he actually is?
Oh, I just saw Charlie Chaplin. I don't know if that's just the thing that came out.
No. We're going to strip down and have to prove who you are right now. Caligula. Revealing.
He's not working with Michael, is he? Is that why I saw Michael Phelps? He's not working with Archangel Michael, is he?
Maybe that's what it is.
With all his gold shit? Ow!
Yeah.
And that's why it's Michael Phelps?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch!
Set you up.
That was Michael. That's Michael.
Yeah. That's who I thought it was. But I wanted you to say it. So Caligula is Michael or was working with Michael?
I think Caligula was Michael. I don't think he was working with it because there was a lot of vanity, a lot of strange vanity from Caligula that I couldn't place. And then the gold and then the foot. I think this is all Michael.
Yeah. Break ties with Michael.
I break all ties, vows, oaths, blood oaths, contracts, and agreements with Michael, Archangel Michael, in all time, space, reality, past, present, future, alternate space, in between space, parallels, pocket, realities, hidden realities, quantum realities, and parallels with Archangel Michael and Caligula, whatever you go by. Oh, God, that released my foot. He was not going to let go of my foot. He kept on squeezing it.
Somehow he had you working for him or carrying his burden. Where are you now?
I'm back at that tree, but the tree isn't blue-green anymore. It's a nice tree.
Okay.
Oh, I've got my feet in the grass because I can feel my feet now.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Do you feel that you reset and stopped that loop?
Yeah, because I saw the boot when it was put on me when I was a baby, and I saw it grow when it was taken out. My foot it went small, it went back, and then the boot was big and it fell off.
Okay.
It was filled with blood and gross shit. It was
Do you feel like you've done what you needed to do today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Jackal just showed up.
The Wolfman?
Yeah. He's got a red cape on.
Does he go by Jacques Capon?
He goes by something. I just saw something with a J on it.
Yeah, Jacques.
Yeah. He's trying to, because I'm not taking any more bullshit. It's like he's walking up to me and was a wolf and then he turned into this man.
Is he in with what's going on in France?
Just saw his cape go, like, literally cover France.
What color is the cape? Is it red?
Yeah, it's red.
Yeah, well, France belongs to the people, not to him.
I just saw him in a soldier's uniform, looking at me and then overlooking France, like, no, this is my dominion. And Macron just showed up. He's got Macron. He's working with Macron. And the wife, oh my God, she's not human.
No?
She's not human. What is she? She almost looks like a feline.
Marduk has cat species.
Yeah, she's not normal. She looks like a feline. She's got big cheeks and she's got whiskers coming out, but she doesn't look right. And he's doing something to them. Okay, she's doing something. There's something with Caligula and the wife, but there's something with his name, Macron, that I was trying to see. Something with Con, something, I don't know what. Some kind of lineage. Trying to see where he comes from, but there's something with his wife is definitely his handler. He comes from some kind of lineage, something really not good. And that Jacques guy was showing me exactly what was being done. There's some lineage with Macron. Maybe it literally does have to do just with Marduk.
Marduk.
Oh, there it is. There's Macron, Marduk, like the Duke. There's some kind of lineage with both, but there's Con something. Conville. There's some kind of lineage that has to do with both of them, which is why the free will is gone, is why this is happening to France. Is it macro? Like on the bigger scale, macro, micro?
You're going to see the truth of what it is.
Does macronite say anything to you? Macronite. What does macronite mean?
Take a look.
Maronite. Maronite?
Maronite. Marconite enables electrical earthing systems designers, installers to achieve permanent, stable, and low-resistant earthing solutions.
That sounds like the boot. But what's maronite?
So marconite is a synthetic material manufactured specifically for earthing,
No.
utilizing
Maronite. But I heard Maronite.
Finish this Maronite. Maronite. They're a Christian group whose members adhere to the Syriac Maronite Church, the largest population around Mount Lebanon in Lebanon. The Maronites. Which one is it related to?
I don't know. It feels like Macro right now, which is what Marduk is working. I don't know. I think it's both of them somehow. I don't know why, but Maronite and Macronite. I keep on seeing his name and something having to do with his name and lineage or something. So it could be that substance and the boot thing, something having to do with the boot and what they're doing to people to maybe do a bunch of whole stupid things and then blame the people of France, have Marduk do stuff and have it blamed on the people of France, and that's why it's in such upheaval. I don't know. The Maronites are I don't know. Maronites have something to do with him. She's just a cat. I'm seeing her as some kind of a feline.
So they said the Lebanese people are connected to this.
Lebanese or Syrian, I don't know. I'm seeing a priest that looks like they've got one of those big black hats on. They look like the Orthodox Christian, almost like the Greeks or the Russians.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing him, and something's hitting my back. I'm seeing it above my colon. It's wearing all black.
Could it just be Eastern Orthodox Church is supporting him?
It could be. I don't know why I heard Maronite. It could be the macro thing that I was talking about before, that they want to see that.
Yeah.
Maybe the boot. Because what was the definition of it?
It was just a connection to this religious group from Lebanon.
Okay, there's something in the middle of my back. Wow. There's some kind of a red.
Yep. Is that the same thing that they implanted on you?
I don't know. It's in the middle of my back and it's just pulsating. You know what? You just asked about it and it stopped. There's a tracker in my back.
Okay. So we're going to have that removed right now. And shut down, delete, uninstall any and all program related to it. All the technology will be null and void.
It's coming off my spine.
These are all the things that have been hurting you. These implants.
It's weird. It looked almost like a handle, like a thing that wrapped around my spine. It was again red. That Jacques guy is still like overlooking France. You know what, Jacques? You don't have authority over this. These are not your people. France belongs to France.
Mm-hmm.
I see him shaking hands with Macron. Now he's shifting. He's back into that wolf. Something with now I'm seeing another one of the presidents, Mitterrand. He just showed up.
What are they planning on doing?
Some kind of an allegiance. I don't know what it is, but it's something to. It's just not allowing the people at the uprising. I think this has something to do with 1789 when they beheaded Louis XVI. He was beheaded in 1792. The revolution was 1789.
Is there a strange link between them and Chad, the nation of Chad?
I'm not getting anything right now.
Okay. I keep on hearing Chad.
Well, Chad and Romania, have the same flag.
Right.
Oh.
But I'm hearing right now.
Okay, there's a stabbing of the foot and the hand. That there's something that they don't want me to see. But there's something with these colors. The European Union and Chad. I just saw the European Union.
It's almost like there's a portal there or something. That's where they're doing experiments and then they're...
Black magic. Something with black magic.
But there seems like there's a portal, like an ET portal or something there too.
In France or in Chad?
In Chad. Maybe it's Marduk coming through there.
Well, Marduk for me, every time you brought him up, he looked dark-skinned, but almost Arabic.
Mm-hmm.
He almost at one point looked like that. You know that face that they show of Anonymous, that guy, those people that have
Yeah.
that. It almost looked like that.
Mm-hmm. That would make sense. Because a lot of rogue groups like that symbol.
Something Arabic, something strangely Arabic.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what it looks like. Remember that guy a long time ago that was that like beast thing that put that dagger in my hip when I was a young boy to rape me? This is a long time ago when we first started working together.
Yeah, I remember it faintly. Was it like a djinn?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it was a djinn, but that face I just saw, that and that's what it looked like, and that thing that just stabbed me in my hip feels like it was that same thing.
Do you think it was Marduk?
God, they're sneaky.
Yeah.
I think it is Marduk. I don't know what the heck with Archangel Michael. Isn't this what Marduk now? I just keep on seeing that anonymous face, but it looks like a Turkish soldier.
Yeah.
I don't know why this guy just popped up. It's like threatened me or something. See a lot of green and dark rust red right now. And black.
Can we shut their agenda down? This is the alliance that Michael has with Marduk.
Shut this down right now, wherever it's coming from. There is a portal in chat. I just saw like a tornado.
Yep.
A tiny little house. A tiny little house somewhere, and the thing. Oh, I've got goosebumps all over me. And the thing just get sucked back in the house.
Yeah, it's a bad one. All right, we're going to shut down that portal right now. No one will ever be able to open it again. It's an ancient portal that doesn't need to be here.
Yeah, it just got turned back up into the mountain. There's nothing there anymore.
There we go.
Whew. I'm seeing something being taken out of France. There's something releasing from France. There's something, the red is releasing from France.
Good. That's good.
There's something being pulled out of it. It's like that cape that's leaving. The long cape is going up.
Does that mean Jacques is leaving? He's being removed?
I think he's already gone. His cape is all I'm seeing that's leaving. It's now coming off of France.
Oh, that's good news.
I just saw Macron as a teenager. I don't know what that means.
That's probably his emotional state of mind.
Maybe. He's wearing jeans and a shirt, but he definitely looked like he was about 20 years old.
Yeah.
His wife looks older, though.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, she looks much, much, much older right now.
Oh, so some of the illusion and magic is wearing off.
That's gross. That is pedophile if you look at how old she is with him. It's almost like an old grandmother with a great-grandson.
Well, I think has something to do with she knew him when he was young.
Yeah. Okay. She's wearing light blue, oddly enough. They're both in light blue.
There must be some kind of connection to them.
I'm the way that I'm seeing is that they're related somehow.
Yeah.
It literally almost looks like mother son, but like extreme, like almost grandmother son.
Oh, so they made their age look even greater.
I think it's a really sick relationship.
Well, it's one thing being with someone of a different age, is another thing of committing crimes against your own people, and that doesn't make any sense to me. Other than he's hijacked by an entity that wants to see the destruction of humanity.
She's got a lot more influence than people don't realize.
Yeah, part of some kind of galactic collaborative that is starting with France and plans on moving to other nations. and destroying the earth that way, or controlling the earth.
Yeah. Almost see her as the witch from The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
It's mind control. They're so mind controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Something lifted, though. There's more truth that's going to be shown. I'm seeing a pharmaceutical company. Novartis? I just got split in half. I don't know what that is, but something pharmaceutical is going to have some problems.
Novartis is a place in Italy.
Novartis? I saw it on the name. It was the name of the building.
Novartis?
Yeah, it was on the side of a building. And there was one of those green crosses, so I thought it was a pharmacy.
Novartis is a global healthcare based in Switzerland.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, there was a few different spellings of it. And yeah, there's another one that's a Swiss multinational pharmaceutical company in Basel, Switzerland.
Wow, I didn't even know that. But there's something that's going to happen to it. It looked like the building split in half.
Oh. The building has an unusual architecture anyhow.
Somebody just said to me, that's enough.
Okay. Do you feel like it's enough?
Yeah, just like to know who said that.
Well, as long as it's coming from a good source.
Yeah, it didn't feel bad.
Okay, all right. All right, so this is a good place for us to, and I'm grateful that we removed that cape from France, and Jacques is gone, and Marduk is still around. Is that correct?
He went through the portal, but he's still around. All
right, and Michael?
He did a lot of damage to him, but he's still around too.
Okay. All right, so why don't we head back? We're going to be heading back to our proper place and time now.
That boot, you have no idea how hard that crunched down on my foot. These were jabs that I've never felt before. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
I figured the only way we can get rid of it is to stay there.
No. I'm glad you did what you did.
That thing's been there for a while, and I really wanted you to get clear of it. But it's interesting that Caligula's been coming up in different conversations, and we realized he's connected to Little Boot was the actual of his name, what it means.
So,
and it should be Little Pervert.
Big pervert.
Big pervert, but it's actually Little Boot. So when you said that boot, that's the first thing I thought of was I wanted this has something to do with Caligula.
Well, did you see how they tried to trick me with Michael Phelps?
He was Archangel Michael.
Yeah,
right?
That was Archangel Michael. Like now what I'm starting to realize is Archangel Michael has, I'm starting to feel his energy more. Because at one point, Michael looked at me and there was this weird feeling of, I know who you are, but you're not him. There's a weird energy about Archangel Michael. And now I'm starting to see it. But when you're in there and, you're trying, and I had been veiled so many times that I didn't trust what I was looking at. So there's something about Archangel Michael now that I can detect. The more we do this, I can feel him more of what he's about. And it's a huge arrogance and I got this, like a glint in his eye. I don't know. It's John Travolta-ish.
Yes. Yeah, it's almost like I'm a likable guy, and he's really hard to detect. But I'm telling you, he has done some really horrible stuff, but no one would ever. He's done a really good job of masking himself. he really makes himself look like a nice guy. So then if you talk bad about him, he's all set. He doesn't have to say everyone's all protective.
Well, so tell me more about these octopuses that that saw.
The octopus, well, she saw a pink one that reminded her of something from her childhood. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. It reminds me a little bit of like the starfish from SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah. It's weird. I was looking at yesterday when, I don't know what I was looking at, but then these, God, how did I get to it? I don't even know how, but there's a French, like, little cartoon called Les Papatons, or Les Patapons, something like that. And I was on YouTube and I was listening to some of their songs, and I realized how fucked up their songs are for little kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of the stuff that's given to the little kids is, I mean, like, you know, Rockabye Baby, you know, On a Treetop. That's a horrible song.
Barba Papa.
Baba Papa. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That you guys don't. You have those here. They're Barbar. Baba Papa.
Yeah, this thing right here. That's what she showed me.
That's not an octopus though. That's a big blob. Don't you have that in English? It's Barbar or Babar.
Barbar is something else. That's an elephant.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I grew up on Barba Papa. Yeah. And the funny thing is, Barba Papa, strangely enough, is also it's a kind of sweet, a candy that you eat. And it's a dessert.
I want you to look at the eyelashes of this thing. It's kind of creepy, right?
Yeah. I mean, I grew up with it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like what? And it's a blob, but it's a shapeshifter, right?
Yeah, I'm starting to remember when I was seeing them in the tanks. That's what I found odd, is that it kept on changing these colors.
Like this. I mean, there's like the Teletubbies.
Yeah, I grew up with that. Remember I spent the first 10 years of my life in Switzerland, so that was what I saw, or that's what I grew up on. I didn't grow up on the Flintstones or any of that. They have a little song too.
The little girls look like babushkas.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull them up.
Papa.
Do you hear? If you read the thing, it's the title and character of the name of that guy who created him. He calls them his species.
Yeah, but they look like the babushka dolls if you think about it too.
Right, but do you know what barbe à papa means in French?
No.
It means the beard of dad, your dad's beard.
That's weird.
I know. I was just thinking, wow, because barbe à papa again is a dessert, but I was thinking, wow, the name is pretty telling. It means barbe à papa, beard of daddy. Why would you name a species that?
Why would you have something like that with kids?
And it's weird when I think about it now. So the cartoon is very, it's blobs that go into things. Like, for example, they go out to dinner and they can turn into a chair. Like, they turn into all these different things. They're shapeshifters.
Yeah. But say Hikita said that it was a pink octopus, but it had this face. And you saw a pink octopus.
Well, at first I saw an octopus, and then when I went into the lab, it turned pink. But I could see it in different colors. That was the weird thing. When I first saw it, it went from like black to blue to green, and I couldn't figure out why.
But it looked like all of them, those things. Yeah.
Well, I'm with the wolf. I hope that was what it was, that Jacques guy, and I hope that that's the end of it.
I'm wondering if all people that were exposed to that cartoon should disconnect. I wonder if this is access into Milabs. The same thing with like Teletubbies and some of these other shows.
Who created the Teletubbies?
I think that's British.
I mean, you think what?
Oh, go ahead.
People who created them are Annette Tisson and Tallis Taylor. That's a weird name.
Talus?
Talus, Taylor, French-American couple, and Annette Tyson. What are all these T's? Annette Tyson. So her name would have been Annette Tyson Taylor? Like, what the hell? And you know what? Now that I think about it, sorry, I'm going back to something else. I think that when I was down in Atlantis and that Michael was trying to be a king, he didn't hand me balls. He was trying to hand me something else to trick me. But he's looking for something. Michael is looking for something in Atlantis, Jessica.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. Yeah. So the Teletubbies, yeah, it's British.
I mean, the fact that they do it to kids, I mean, come on. Although I feel like kids are a lot more resilient than we are at this point.
Yeah.
Did you get any answers? Are you feeling better about some answers for you too?
Well, I want to make sure that we, have helped France since we had access to that point. The Jeffrey Epstein didn't come through like some of the information you had the other day. We did the regression and the pink in red dresses. That was a very troubling story. I mean, I think that whatever needed to come through came through today. It was very, very important. I mean, you found Michael, you found Marduk, which a lot of people don't think he's present here. They don't think he exists here at all, so they think that's like something from the past. And these plasma beings, which I have had many people tormented by them, they're very mean. They do get into your head. They can make you think you're crazy. Very dangerous, the octopus plasma beings. So there was a lot of illusion too this time for you. They were really messing with you a lot. And then fake Atlantis reality, which was interesting to me.
It's almost as though I still think that Archangel Michael, if he was working with Marmaduke or I don't know what, Marduk, sorry, I don't know. I could feel though, I have to tell you, I could feel like presence around me. I told Gina this also the other day. I feel like there's like, me waking up, I feel like I've got my guides around me that are talking to me. I felt them very present here because I felt like there was danger. That babushka woman, she has some serious issues, and she's some kind of a being. I don't know what, but the nastiness is really incredible.
She's the one that is oppressing the people in Eastern Europe heavily because she came after me when I was trying to help them. She's very sick, distorted, perverted, creepy entity. It's very bad.
I couldn't believe I was watching her walk away and she was limping, and then you went, yeah, she's got a limp. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, limping. Yeah, they don't get past me. I know what they are. I've seen them before.
I'm wondering if that, I'm sorry, I'm kind of going all over the place, that boot, because, had also the feeling, I wonder if they put her in a boot too. I don't know. It just feels like now you're pulling so much crap off of us that we didn't see,
Yeah, no, there's layers. Like you saw those two implants today we couldn't see before.
This one was crazy, and it's been here for a while. I felt it, and the one in my back too, and I think it's a tracking mechanism.
Mm-hmm. The question is, who was tracking you, right? Those are the questions you might think about, because you want to make sure that it doesn't happen anymore. It could be Milabs, it could be one of these individuals. So they had you married to Michael. It would definitely make sure there's no tie to that, because as you can see, like Caligula, they were trying to get you to carry the karma.
Yeah. Well, what the heck were you doing there as a little baby?
Yeah, that's something that I have to work on, because I wasn't supposed to be there at all either. They love bringing me in.
When you said the word, I have some things that are clear, other things that my Macron thing, I had to really work for it. But when you said, what's your name? And I heard very clearly, Jess. And I'm like, no, don't do this to me. This isn't Jessica. I'm not Jessica. What are you doing? But then as we went along, I could see you as a little boy. You were a really cute, chubby little boy with blonde hair and big, big, big green eyes. I mean, they were definitely what you look like now, but in a boy and tiny. So I don't know if that was, but I felt like you were you, and you went to like 2 or 3 different places.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I think that's what's interesting is they called me Jessie when I was younger. My father was expecting to have a boy.
I was supposed to be John. Yeah. I mean,
Saddam was expecting a son.
that was awful. Oh, Jessica, that's not.
Well, technically, you saw Saddam Hussein coming through my father when I was a kid.
And you know, he had 2 sons in his lifetime, a daughter. But I just find it interesting, the feeling that I had when you were there. Like, I kept on looking at you like, oh my God, this is a baby. Like, somebody needs to scoop him up and take care of him. But you were not touchable. You were very, very bright. And you just were walking around kind of dazed, like a little baby, like, you know, just walking, like maybe 2 or 3. And walking around, and it was like you were tolerated. And I'm wondering now if they didn't try to get to me, like by making me see you that way, or I don't know, to make it look like you're not powerful and you're not, like, trying to diminish you in my eyes. I don't know.
There was another thing too, is you ever hear the story about Elvis? His twin brother was Jesse.
Oh, right.
I always thought that there was a connection there.
Yeah, absolutely. Come to think of it, yeah, it could have looked like him, but the baby was bright blonde and bright. You didn't have blonde hair as a baby, did you? It was dark.
No, but Elvis had blonde hair.
Right, he did. Huh. Maybe that was him. Maybe that wasn't you. Maybe that was Jess Presley.
Or maybe I was Jess Presley.
Right. I mean, both.
Yeah, and they didn't let me stay. But when I was in my mother's womb, I have a memory of Michael stepping in, asking me what I was doing there.
You have a memory of you being in your mother's womb?
Yes.
And Michael coming in and saying, what are you doing here?
I said, hey, because we were going to be twins. And I said, I'm here. Can you hear me?
You and Michael?
Yeah, and he said he was moving really fast, like fluttering, almost like a butterfly or something. It was really weird. And I said, I'm here. And he goes, what are you doing here? And he goes, fine, you're going to have a miserable life anyhow. And he left.
When did you have this recall?
Yeah, when I did regressions. I knew it was him.
So he obviously has a bone to pick with you.
When I went through that, I was perplexed. I'm like, why would he hate me so much? Didn't even make any sense. I thought, along with everyone else, I thought he was wonderful, Okay, he's the big guy, he's this and that, but he's looking less like the big guy in my perspective.
He's looking more like, the little pervert. He's looking more like the guy that just needs to go out and have fun. I mean, all he wants to do is just go and mess with people.
Yeah, I mean, he can do whatever he wants, and he's been getting away with that for a long time. But at the same time, then everyone still thinks he's the hero, he's wonderful, he's, he's the savior, I guess. Someone wrote Michael Christ down somewhere. So, yeah, now he's replacing Jesus, I guess, in some people's eyes. So,
wonderful.
It's huge ego.
You have been listening to Andronetalks Radio. Join us on YouTube channel Jessica Errol Morocco and visit her website at www.readingsbyariel.com.